Welcome to another quarantined edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. Mwah.
Mwah. Happy birthday, Jeffrey.
Thanks, honey. What are we having tonight?
I'm super excited to be back in the kitchen after, a few days of not cooking. I'm back at it and really excited to share this recipe. This is super simple and really healthy and one of our favorite meals. So the first thing I'm going to show you is we took an organic spaghetti squash, of course washed it thoroughly on the outside. Jeffrey cut it for me down the center, and I didn't cut this one open to show you what it looks like if you've never seen the inside, but it's very much like the inside of a pumpkin with seeds. And I always scoop out the centers and then I cook the seeds. You can see we didn't have a lot of seeds in this one, but with food being at a premium right now,
We need every scrap. That might be a whole meal at the end of this 30-day quarantine.
Anyway, I did cook those in a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, and some cayenne. Jeffrey is not oil-free, and he does like when I cook with olive oil now and again. So those will be for him. The rest of the meal is completely oil-free, gluten-free, sugar-free, and absolutely delicious. So here is our spaghetti squash, and I cooked it in a little bit of water with a splash of amino. And the reason I do that is the amino gives it the slightest hint of salt, but it also gives it a beautiful browning that I just think is gorgeous to look at. So you can see that right there. It's really pretty. So I am going to take this and put it on Jeffrey's plate. And you can see that it is definitely done. If you're not sure, and by the way, I cooked it at 400, again, we're at high altitude, so you might want to adjust, and I cooked it for about 45 minutes. But keep an eye on it. When the skin gets a little bubbly like this, you can take a fork. If you can insert the fork, then it's done. Or you can even feel it. If it feels a little bit, soft, it's done. So I'm not going to pull it all out because I think that's one of the fun things about spaghetti squash. And I like to serve it right in its own little shell.
So it's like spaghetti. The meat of the squash, if you kind of rake it out as she is with a fork, it's like spaghetti.
Exactly. Right? And it is a super high nutrient food and very low calorie. So for those of you who are watching your weight, I know I've had a couple people mention that some of our recipes, might not be as appealing if you're watching your weight. This is a great recipe. The spaghetti squash alone, I think an entire spaghetti squash has maybe 70 calories, but don't quote me, look it up. We don't really count the calories here. We look mostly at the nutrients of our food. And then I did make a sauce, and this is Jeffrey's favorite sauce. And again, it's super simple, which is great right now while, we don't have an abundance of food, but I always have several jars of the organic marinara 365. This is fat-free, it's oil-free, and it's sugar-free, and it is so delicious. So I used a jar of that, a bag of our very favorite, the Beyond Meat crumbles, and again, these are a pea protein. I really, really love these. So in that pot, then we have a jar of this, a bag of this. This was a whole onion, so I used about 1/3 of an onion diced up, and 4 cloves of garlic. I would have used a lot more, but we are rationing our garlic at this point because we're quarantined for at least the next 20 days. So each garlic clove is precious right now.
I'm sure like on day 18, we'll be wishing we had one.
Exactly. And as always, I put a splash of red wine into the sauce because I love that. It's optional. I also put our cayenne pepper, again optional, but Jeffrey and I love everything spicy, and some black pepper. And that's it. I didn't put any salt in there because this already has, let's see, it's not, oh, I can't really read that. It's already got some sodium in it, so we don't need to add any of that. So this is super simple, and I did put a small salad, and that was the end of our fresh salad here. So I'm just gonna scoop this on here. And we like a lot of sauce. Again, it's Jeffrey's birthday. This is one of his very favorites. I'm so excited that I'm feeling well and able to cook for him and for both of us, and I can't wait to share this meal with him. I happen to have this because I stocked up. I was making lasagna before this entire, shutdown happened. And since I have it, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on. This is a non-dairy, vegan, follow your heart, Parmesan style cheese. And you don't need a lot, and it just makes it look really pretty, I think. And part of the love of food is just the care that you take to make it look pretty. And next to that, again, I have a very small salad with a sprinkling of dried cranberries and some pepitas. And that's it. That's gonna be our dinner tonight.
Let's eat. Looks great, honey. Thank you.
Wishing great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the Nesta Copper Mountain. Enjoy.